Mr. Jason Rose of Electric Tortoise. Hello.
Hello.
Jason. That helps. Jason, you're playing at the Dover Music Festival, and we're really pleased to have you on board, by the way, because I've seen your band perform, actually recorded your band.
You have.
And they're very exciting. How long have Electric Tortoise been playing together?
Approximately 3 years.
3 years.
But we played together before in another outfit called the Fat River Band. But Electric Tortoise has been going 3 years since I come back from Ireland.
Yeah.
And I went away for a few years to do some travelling and
Right.
come back, and we reformed the band, and it's been going from strength to strength.
And who's in the band?
The band is me, Jason Rose, obviously.
That's Jason Rose, everybody.
Yes. Matt Barwick,
Right.
the wonderful bass player.
Yeah.
We've got Roger Diamond, who was in the 60s. He was there.
Wasn't he the 60s?
He was the 60s.
I mean, how could you not be with a name like Roger Diamond?
Roger Diamond. Roger is an inspiration to all drummers. He's very loud, and he wears earplugs himself. And then on guitar, a new addition to the band is Colin French, a.k.a. Curly.
Yeah.
Superb guitarist.
Doesn't miss a note.
Doesn't
he?
miss a note.
Doesn't miss a note.
Yeah.
Really like
a
his
music aficionado, collector of many vinyl records.
And wasn't he he was a bit of a rock chick, wasn't he, back in the day?
Very, very long hair, curly
Very long
perm,
hair,
and he wore spandex trousers back in the 80s.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Seen the pictures.
Am I okay looking at the camera?
Yeah, you can look at the camera. I mean, people want to
camera.
know who you are,
Yeah,
so
thank
that's
you.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. So, Electric Tortoise. Everybody's going to want to know why Electric Tortoise.
Well, we were struggling with a band name, and we were, as typical musicians, we had a rehearsal, went down the pub, and said, look, we've got to come up with a band name. And then that man appeared, and we toyed with the idea of a band name called We discarded that. Call me old-fashioned.
Yeah. Couldn't spell it, probably. Wouldn't fit on the business cards, would it? No.
Too many vowels.
Yeah, too many vowels.
So Roger said, well, we might as well call ourselves Bloody Electric Tortoise. And we went, yeah, okay, well, let's go with that. And he went, no, I was only joking. But we went with it, and we decided to go with it. And look, we're Electric Tortoise.
And how would you describe your music? What's your vibe?
Very, very easy. Very cool 60s music. And I'm talking Small Faces, The Who, Beatles, Rolling Stones. Not the New Seekers or anything like that. Nothing against them, but that's what
You're
we play.
right. It's the stuff the dudes want in their record collection from that period.
Yep.
Isn't it? It's dude music.
It's dude music.
Yeah.
It's influenced Britpop. It's influenced a lot of things.
Yeah, it has. And I think what's really interesting about that music, it's the longevity of it. It's still relevant, I think.
Absolutely.
And, having seen some of your gigs, it still gets them going.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, let's dance to the dance floor sound. So always gets a good, there's a good vibe
hope
going
so,
on though.
yeah.
There is. It's, I think it's exciting stuff you do.
Yeah.
So when are you playing? Do you know when you're playing?
I know 2 gigs that are coming up very soon. Friday, rock and roll, everybody. Birchington Social Club, be there. And we're playing a new venue in Deal this weekend called Sid's Bar on Saturday.
All right. And Jason, I think you'll find, is one of the consummate professionals. Because what I was referring to was the music festival, but he managed to plug a few gigs coming up.
Oh, hang on.
This is the measure of this man, by the way.
No. I've got a speech prepared for the music festival. The music festival, everybody. What's the date again?
It's the 19th, Saturday the 19th.
Saturday.
So it's 18th, 19th and 20th of July.
I can't tell you how excited we are to play at Pencester Gardens. We've done it once before, it was a hoot, but this is going to be special, everybody.
Main stage.
And main stage. And
Main stage.
There's so many great artists as well. We're all musos together, and we know a lot of people, so we're stoked about it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Do you know what? So are we. I mean, it is a tremendous
Sorry
vibe.
to plug a gig.
No. I thought
2
that was,
gigs, actually.
I was saying, you coming here with your suit and your hair, plugging your gigs. Jason's well known on the music scene, and I think what can be said about Jason is he's played with. You played with most of the bands, I think, in this area. You turn up with your harp, you play on. You are a musician's musician. I would go so far as to say. And at the risk of embarrassing
I'm desperate to get friends.
At the risk of embarrassing you, you're a very talented lad. Some of your keyboard work is second to none. I've done recordings of you, so I know what you're capable of. Your harp work is superb. You can play the ukulele.
Badly, but yeah. Yeah.
You play the ukulele. So,
Yeah.
in fact, the first time I met you, you were carrying what I can only describe as a small person's guitar. First time I'd ever seen one, to be fair. How long have you been playing the ukulele?
Probably about 5 years. But I know one strum pattern, and I'm going to use it till the day I die.
Now, I've heard a rumour, Jason, and
yeah.
you probably don't know I know this.
Go on then.
I've heard a rumour that you might have been in a Maori band. Is that true?
Yes, I was in a band in New Zealand with a group of Maori lads. Yep. And in Ireland, I was in a band called Sons of Steve McQueen. So I did a year in New Zealand and 4.5 years in Southern Ireland. So
Yeah.
and I still keep in touch
Yeah.
and do the odd gig. Every
Oh,
now and again. Not in New
fantastic.
Zealand. I'd love to go back, but yeah.
Any excuse.
Any excuse,
Any
yeah,
excuse.
yeah.
So, when did you start playing?
Probably around about 11, 12 years old.
I assume that's piano, judging by the skill set.
It was a small Casio keyboard, as a lot of people get, and
Yeah.
just progressed and enjoyed it. I think a lot of people get put off with learning scales. I did the kind of trying to learn piano route, but I was a terrible student and just wanted to play boogie woogie and saw Jules Holland and wanted to do this and that. And still
Magnificent
struggling
Jules.
to get
Magnificent Jules. No.
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you are one of the keyboard players, I think, in this area.
Well, there's a few in Dover, Andy Doble and people
Well,
like that.
Andy
I look up
Andy
to.
Doble.
Yeah,
Andy Doble.
Andy
yeah.
Doble, everybody.
Yeah.
Why am I doing that? Sorry.
No, you got to give him a Jude Doft hat.
Yeah,
Jude
yeah,
Doft.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And I used to look at those players and think, wow,
Mm.
you know, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
So, what were your major influences? What, who did you want to be? Or it's a bit like football, isn't it? What shirt did you wear?
yeah, keyboard player wise, typical sort of Stevie Wonder, Steve Winwood, Elton John, you know, players like that really. You know, somebody who kind of made piano
Yeah.
rocky. You know,
Yeah,
and-
put it up the front.
Yeah.
Put it right out front.
Yeah. And I love Hammond organ playing as well. I like Jimmy Smith in terms
Yeah.
of jazz. One of my favourite keyboard players is Oscar Peterson in terms of
Yeah,
technical,
absolutely.
absolutely fantastic player. And you know, they're just a real inspiration to me. But you know, and I like modern people like Jamie Cullum and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Jason Rose, a true gentleman, very talented lad. It's a pleasure to play with you.
The check's in the post.
The
like.
check's in the post. And it'd be good to see you at the music festival. Please come and see Electric Tortoise at the music festival.
This is an awkward. Come to the music festival. It's going to be great. Thank you very much.
Great. It's going to be great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Cheers.
Like pebbles on a beach, kicked around, displaced by feet. Oh, like broken stones, we're all trying to get home. It's like a loser's reach.